So I'm going to introduce to you now our sponsor, our ball sponsor today. If you want to come and join us, it's Peter Threadgold here, who's our ball sponsor. Welcome, Pete, to Poppies TV. I hope you like our little setup. It's probably a bit different over here than what it is over standing where you stand, taking your photos. I've seen you with those photos.
That's right,
but, ball sponsor today, and congratulations on your 80th birthday a few days ago. But you're here to watch the football and to bring in some memories from the 1940s. Probably one of the only people that has seen the 11 goals that Arnie Woolhead scored.
Yes, that was against
Holbeach.
Yes. I believe they needed to win by 22 goals to win the league.
Leicestershire Senior League.
Leicestershire Senior League. They scored 18 and he scored 11 of them, actually, and he was a
prolific goal scorer, wasn't he?
Yes, I believe that but up until Roy Clayton, he was the leading goal scorer.
Records are a bit patchy from round there, Pete, really, because a lot of games weren't recorded, but he's certainly among the top 4 or 5.
And actually, he scored more hat-tricks than any.
He did?
Yes.
Well, 3 in one game helps, doesn't it? So,
yes,
there's not many people that scored 11 goals, for sure.
No, he was a terrific goal scorer, and it was the yellow leather ball in those days, obviously.
Not the lightweight piece of feather we've got today.
No.
Also, obviously, Woolhead was one of your heroes from the past, but you've also seen Tommy Lawton play and Jack Froggatt. There's not many fans that can say that.
No, Tommy Lawton, yes, he was renowned for his heading, wasn't he? I saw him score 4 goals in I believe it was the FA Cup trophy match against Chelsea with his head, kind of thing. But although he was renowned for his heading ability, he was a very good footballer as well, which in those days you had to be to get into the England team, because I mean there's a scarcity of young England players today, kind of thing. But those days, there was 10 a penny, weren't there?
They were 10 a penny.
They were all English, you see.
Not many foreigners at all, were there, in those days?
I should say that actually him coming to Kettering would be like Kettering getting Rooney now. Now that might sound a bit silly, but it's not.
Well, we had Gascoigne, didn't we? Not as a player, but as a manager. But that was quite a coup, wasn't it?
Yes, that was, yes.
Also, you've seen Big Ron as well. I think many people have seen Big Ron. But,
Big Ron as well, yes.
So, of all the legendary players that you've seen far more than many of us, myself included. Who would you say is your all-time favourite player?
Well, I'd like to be greedy and pick 2.
2? Yeah, fine.
If I could.
Okay, yeah.
The first one would be Jack Froggatt.
Why Jack?
Because no matter what game he played, and I believe he played a couple of reserve games, because we had a reserve team in those days.
And an A-team.
Yes, yeah. He gave his all. Didn't matter who he played for. Portsmouth, didn't he? Portsmouth, England, or Kettering reserves. He gave in everything, kind of thing. And he was a very nice man as well, kind of thing. Because I met him once, had a word with him once.
And who's your second player?
Now, this is an obscure goalkeeper. Now, goalkeepers are my
forte?
Yes, I like to watch goalkeepers actually. We've had some good goalkeepers in the past. I mean, Smethurst. The best goalkeeper I believe Kettering had was Wheeler, who played in the Tommy Lawton team. And he was, he was very good. Livesey, he was a bit rocky to start with, but he made name.
Holds a record of goalkeeping appearances for Kettering.
Yes, he was very, very rocky when he first started, but he grew into it like Jamie McAlinden today.
I was going to say, we've
rate him very highly, Jamie. Yes.
We've talked about the past a little bit there, but what are your thoughts on the current crop of the Kettering Town players of today?
Fairly well, kind of thing. Kettering have always had local players, even in Tommy Lawton's time. Toseland and Jack Froggatt, Sammy Savage, Atkinson's time. I believe probably Pete Wright played then, kind of thing, probably, But yes, I think if we, if they settle down, and
It's too early to tell, isn't it, at the moment, really? People are pressing panic buttons at the moment.
that's the trouble. That's the trouble. You've got to give them time. You've got to give them time. You've got to. It's no good slagging them off, if you like to say it that way. Like, you know, I've seen some good teams, and we've had some bad teams as well. You know, kind of thing. But you've got to.
Take the rough with the smooth.
Yeah.
Okay then, Peter, thank you very much for
Thank
your
you.
time, and let's hope you have a great day in the sponsored lounge with
I
your
am-
family.
I
I'm
am
sure that they'll look
doing it at
after
the
you, and
moment.
let's hope that you can.
Brilliant day.
Let's hope
Brilliant.
that you can see a nice win. We can all do with that.
Yes,
and,
the only thing I'd like to win against Easton, because I don't know whether it was the first time we played Easton.
lost 3-0 in the FA Trophy.
And was that the first time we
Yes.
played them? That was, yes, we lost 3-0.
Peter Morris was manager, and that was
Yes.
the first game after the FA Trophy final defeat the previous season. So
Yes.
it was a big shock.
Yes, I was there. Yes, I was there, and that was a big shock. They were bullied out of it, actually, like this team is sometimes being bullied out of it. You know, kind of thing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, Peter, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your day. I'm sure you
will.
will. You've seen how it works here now, and I'm
Yes.
going to bring Ed back in for a few moments.
Yes.
There's our match ball sponsor, Peter Threadgold. He's going to have a great day with his family here at the